Everyone. I know it's been a while, but we are back, and we are going to be playing some Proteus, which is basically Brutal Doom 2022. But I can see my sound is not properly playing, so give me 1 second to fix everything here. Let's do quick window mode so I can pop over to my other screen, maybe. No? Oh, why is it every time you go to stream, something has to break? Okay, let's take a look here. Why are you not playing sound? Add audio. There we go. Okay. So, as I said, this game is like Brutal Doom, but better? I dare say? I dare to say this game is better than Doom. Like so far it's done everything exactly like Doom, just updated for 2022. So it's got secrets, it's got lots of action, lots of guns, brutal gore, awesome music. Like I dare say that it is as good, if not better, than Doom. Look at those delicious graphics. Look at this gun charge up and completely obliterate that guy. Key cards, new enemies, everything you can find. Truly the Doom we deserved in 2022. Alright, let's figure out where we're going. Down there somehow. The only thing I'm missing so far is a double-barreled shotgun, but I'm like 90% confident that we're going to get a double-barreled shotgun at some point. Like, all the guns seem to be so inspired by Doom that I couldn't see them not having a double-barreled shotgun. Like, even the monsters seem very inspired by Doom so far. Not that I'm complaining. I can't think of too many other kinds of enemies that are different than what you've got across all the Doom games, right? But they're different enough that it's not like, oh look, it's just a clone. They definitely got their own interesting take on each one, especially the Cacodemons. These guys leave like explosions of goo and damage over time. So they're not direct copies. There's little differences. There's these nice checkpoints, which is always super nice to have in a game like this. Definitely could be a gripe from the old games, without a doubt, of, oops, I died and now I lose absolutely everything. Let's see how all these exploding barrels work. Magnificent. And like, people say that you can beat every level of Doom no matter where you start. They'll give you the guns you need to beat the level if you absolutely need that gun to beat the level, but I'm not certain on that one, to be honest. Maybe I'm just not good at Doom, but I don't think you can beat the last couple levels just starting with a pistol, you know? That rolling physics. Trying to roll explosive barrels down on me, like smart AI, wonderful weapons, wonderful gore. Literally nothing I can complain about in this game so far. Actually, I take that back. I did find one thing to complain about, and that was the hold to sprint, but I'm pretty sure you can change that in the options, so I won't hold them against it unless I go into the options and truly can't change that, because toggle to sprint is much better. in a game like this, like, why would you ever want to stop sprinting? Like, the whole point of playing a game like Doom or Boomer shooters is to not stop moving, right? Like, speed is life. You gotta go fast or chow. Like, look at that thing. Tell me that's not a pinky. Tell me that thing is not a pinky right there. I still don't know if headshots technically do more damage or not, but, you know. Oh, missed it. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Wonderful shredders. Oh, they want me to change to the minigun apparently. Let's show off the wonderful. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, that's new. Traps. Traps are new. I kind of regret that I didn't get a chain gun all those guys down, but that was pretty cool. Okay, what do we got going on here? Can I shoot through that glass? Is that guy gonna shoot me? Maybe? That doesn't look like it. Auto map activated. The map looks pretty much similar to Doom 2 also. Awesome. Like, it's clearly inspired by, but in such a good way, like... They definitely did everything right trying to do right by the original, but also make something unique. And I think they more than achieved that. And here we're gonna see one of the flying demons, I think. Maybe. I thought I saw him flying. Maybe not. Ooh. A detonating rocket secret, huh? Okay, well. Dexter's here. Hello, Dexter. How's it going? How are you doing? I don't know what those crystals I'm collecting are. I just got 10 of them. I don't know what they do for you yet. Ooh! That guy got me a little bit. But we're going to keep collecting them, because I assume that I'm going to be able to, like, upgrade weapons, or it's going to be money, or something. Like, they don't just give you collectibles for no reason, right? I'm doing well as well. It's been a fairly good week so far. Got some more photography jobs coming up, which is awesome. I gotta go fly a drone and play with some new toys on my drone, which was a lot of fun. So, it's been good so far. I did just cancel my pre-order for a drone, though. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, because, like, it was a $600 drone, which isn't super expensive, but also isn't super cheap. And, like, it's in pre-order still, so, like, I have no idea when the drone's actually going to get here. But, like, I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm going to use it all that much, right? Like, I feel like I'm going to get this drone, and I basically wanted to get it because I can fly over people with the drone and do some smaller flying stuff. And it's like, okay, but do I really need a third drone that can do one or two specialty things? You know, it doesn't feel like I'm going to use that all that much, you know? Like, I'll go fly it once or twice for fun, and then how many times am I actually going to want to fly over, like, people, you know? So, I think the money's going to be better spent on, I want to get a better mic for my camera for some videography. I emailed the local monk abbey around us, Mount Angel Abbey, asking permission to do some drone flight there and some video work. Because there's a couple of videos I want to make for the abbey that I hope that they'd be interested in. Well, that I just want to make these because I want to get into video making. And they're forwarding the information to somebody, their media specialist, which I'm very excited for. And I saw them, like, whenever someone visits my website, I get an email that says, like, hey, someone's visiting your website. and I saw them enter my website multiple times today, so I take that as like a good sign. Like they're obviously looking at it and considering me. So, you know, I have the perfect drone for that, but I don't have a good microphone for that. So I'm thinking maybe the money's better spent on a microphone than a third drone. And also, you know, money's starting to get tight. You know, life is that way. Everything's going up in cost. The cost of gas is super expensive. The cost of you know, everyday items, food, and just everything is going up. So it's like, do I still justify $600 for something like that? And I've kind of landed on no, but I'm kind of back and forth on it. So like I emailed them, but the place that I emailed, they're closed. So I don't know if like, are they going to get my email in time, or are they going to, you know, send out the drone without reading my email and then I'm stuck with it? Like, I don't know. So it's in God's hands right now, right? Like, whatever happens, happens, I suppose. Either I get the drone or I don't, and we'll see which one happens. Alright, so it says this level's called Shop. So is this actually like a physical shop, or are there enemies? Oh, it is a shop? What is this? Oh, is this like, it lets you see the weapons before you purchase it? Interesting. Troll King's here, hello! How's it going? Of course, the shotgun. This is really cool. I've never seen a game like this that has like a weapon range for you to test out the weapons before you buy them and such. So what's down here? Is this stuff I haven't unlocked yet? Welcome to the shop. Ooh. Bandolier? Dash boost? Double jump? Swarmers? The auto shotgun? The mammoth? Plasma rifle? A super shotgun? Oh, I want the super shotgun. Huh. I guess I gotta go unlock more money. Very cool. So I got some upgrades to look forward to. I'm very excited for those. This is really neat. This is a really cool feature. I didn't expect it to have, like, so at first I thought, like, how unnecessary is this? Like, if you go out here, it's a boomer shooter with an open world map. And I was like, why do I need this? This looks wholly unnecessary. But now that I can go back and forth between levels and go back and shop and stuff, maybe that's not so unnecessary. Maybe that'll be really cool. So, ooh, bullet ammo. Ooh. Now I will say, okay, here's another gripe with the game. A minor gripe, but a gripe nonetheless. Is there's a lot of cheap shots like that where you just open up a door and a monster is waiting to shoot you. And it's like, how is that fair if I have no chance to dodge it because I don't know that monster is going to be there? Like, cheap shot. Very cheap shot. Does it matter? Probably not. But it's a cheap shot nonetheless. Ooh, energy ammo. That means I'm getting a plasma rifle. One, I think, maybe? Is that what this door over here is? This giving me a plasma rifle? More ammo? Ooh, give me that plasma rifle. Alright. Monsters are spawning. We'll go down here, I suppose. Alright, I've learned also they really, really love the gimmick of like when you click a door, things open up and jump at you, so I'm guessing that's going to happen. Maybe not, but definitely seems like it. Oh, run low on ammo, we'll switch back to the shotgun. Ooh. Okay. Chain gun guy is not to be trifled with. We're gonna have to... The music also, I don't know if you can hear that, usually I turn it down for streaming, but the music in this game is A+. Pretty much as good as the original Doom. I won't say better, but it is pretty darn good. Limb damage, also super good. The face in the bottom that gets more and more hurt as you get more and more hurt, just like every way it's brilliant. Alright. Speaking of, we're pretty hurt. Got rocket detonators. Nice. Alright, let's go heal up a little bit and figure out how we're gonna get that. We need that money because we want the super shotgun, so we're not leaving without it. Nice. Alright. I got a guy, I can't wait to talk to this guy actually, so he hired me for a photography job. Hopefully this weekend, still kind of waiting to figure out the time 100%. But the weird part is he contacted me, which, you know, that's good for me, but it's like, how did you find me? So I can't wait to talk to him and figure out, like, you know, are you a viewer? Did you see my TikToks? Did you just like get recommended? Did you stumble across my website? Like, I'm still small enough that it's like, how in the heck did you find me? Because wherever you found me, I'd like to do some more work there because obviously it's working. So, oh, excuse me. I hope he's willing to talk to me a little bit about that because I really want to figure out how he found me and what it was that he liked about me, so that you know, I can get some more photography gigs booked because I can use some more photography gigs. In fact, I signed an NDA contract with a real estate company, so I can't talk too much about it, but I did get fully hired on to be a drone photographer and real estate photographer with a company, which has been a big milestone for me, was to get working with a real estate company, because that's where like a lot of the, well, obviously real estate photography and drone photography is at. So with that in the bag, that's going to be excellent for some job opportunities, a little bit more pay, helping out the portfolio. So I'm really excited to get started with that. I'm hoping they call me this week for my first home gig. So I'm really excited for that. Because once you can get your foot in the door on real estate photography, I mean, that's easy money in the bag. And then hopefully I can work with other real estate companies and get my drone work more off the ground. I haven't gotten to do a whole lot of professional drone jobs. I got hired for one big gig, which was awesome, but nothing since then really. And I want to do more drone work. I never thought I'd say this, but the game almost gets too gory in the way that, like, I literally can't see the enemies sometimes when there's so much blood and things flying everywhere. It's like, how do you expect me to see the enemies when it's just piles of blood everywhere? Like, one or two is not bad, but after a few, you literally can't see where you're aiming. Which I never thought I'd experience in a game, but it is excellent. It is excellent. Alright, so where are we going next? We came from over there. We got this. We went down there. Not that. No? Gotta be as gross as possible. You know it. That's why you get games like these, right? For the running, the gunning, and the gore. I think I came from over here, so I don't think this is it. Pretty sure I had that gun. Grab some more ammo, I guess, but I'm pretty sure this is backwards. And not always, but usually you don't have to backtrack in games like this, right? Usually you go forward. That's where we came from. Maybe we do have to go back. Ooh, you see that? There's something up there. Fresh loot. Okay, we're gonna try going down here. This seems like the next obvious spot to go. Okay, that's moving, so it's drilling something, or an elevator, or something. Okay, we went over there. Came from there. We came through here. We saw that we couldn't get in there. Lots of secrets that I don't know how to do yet. Okay, back up here. That's down where we just were. Up here. Oh. That's the thing that's going up and down, so we saw that. So we're over there. Oh, there's a monster. Okay, is it? Oh. It's running right past the door. Okay. Sewage agitator tank. Okay. That'll be fun. Need to get Steam? Yes. Steam is most excellent in so many ways. Tons of great games, lots of free stuff on there. Their yearly sales are to die for. Like, definitely can't say enough good things about Steam. I know we said we needed to not go to Dutch, but we need to today. Is today sticker day? Halloween stickers out? Okay. We can get you a Halloween sticker. Does that mean you're ready to go? Do you want me to stop streaming so we can go grocery shopping? Or are you still waking up? What are we doing here? Ah, okay. What is the Halloween sticker? A skeleton unicorn? That's pretty cool. Tried to fall back asleep, but couldn't fall back asleep. I hate that. I hate that feeling. Alright, let's not fall in the sewage. that's not good. He gonna blow up. I was gonna stream Overwatch 2 today because, you know, Overwatch 2 came out yesterday, but it's still darn near impossible to play. Like, at one point when I signed in yesterday, it said there was 30,000 people waiting in line, so obviously I didn't get to play. Today I signed on and I was able to play a little bit here and there, like on my break, but like every time you log out, it's again, there's so many people in line that there's just no way to get to play it, so unfortunately frustrating. Which, like, really surprises me with Blizzard, because Blizzard, like, figured out their launches. Like, they've been doing really good launches lately where you can log in right away, like, in WoW and play and not have to wait in line, but they dropped the ball on this one. Since when do I play Overwatch? I did. I hated Overwatch 1, mostly because they didn't take my suggestions, and when they finally did take the suggestions, it was too late. But, you know, Overwatch 2 came out, so I figured I'd give it a try. It was free, right? It's free games, so if you want to play with me at some point, maybe we'll do some Overwatch 2 streams together, or be able to play together. But it's not terrible. I was having some fun, so I guess that's the number one thing a game should be, is fun to play, right? Oh boy, what do we got here? It's also hard not to spend money because No Man's Sky comes out on Switch this week, and we've been waiting to play No Man's Sky together forever. So, unfortunately, that's probably another one we're going to have to wait on for a little bit. Really bad at it. I mean, allegedly, they have a matchmaking system that means you only get matched with people who are of equal skill, but I'm not so certain that that's actually a thing. Because, like, Call of Duty does that, but they do it so terribly with their skill-based matchmaking that it's awful. Maybe a Christmas present? Yeah. All that nice gore. Alright, reload. Ooh. Okay, I will say the weapon system, changing weapons, really breaks the flow of the game. They need to make that much smoother. That's like pulling me out of it so bad when I have to change weapons constantly. Gate opened. Okay. There's a train and a gate. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Like that, where I'm just like blinded. I can't even see that there's more people coming because I was so blinded by all the blood flying. That's an incredible thing to have happen. Alright, 97% kills, 20% secrets. Not bad. Not bad. Super Shotgun available for purchase. Of course, we are going to go purchase that right away because it is not a Doom clone without the Super Shotgun. Which I always thought was kind of a weird name for the shotgun. Like, it just has one more barrel. Is it really a Super Shotgun if it's only got one more barrel? Like, give me 4 barrels. Oh, what do you know? That looks like a 4-barreled shotgun. I stand corrected. Let us take the 4-barreled shotgun out for a spin. Oh, I do very much love that. Alright, Lovebug, I'm gonna do one more level, and then we'll go do the stuffs. One more quick level. I just gotta test out my new toy. Ooh, 4-barreled shotgun. Alright, where are we going? We can go... That one's unlocked, or locked still. So we can go to the shotgun trial. Oh, let's try the shotgun trial. Hit all targets in under 1 minute to collect the ore prize at the end. Time your reloads and accuracy. Okay. Gun trials. I dig that as well. That is a very nice addition to the game. Oh, okay, those are the targets. Oh, okay, that was bad. Okay. Alright, I guess we passed the shotgun trial. That wasn't too bad. Not too hard. A good introduction to gun trials. I dig it. Genesis Part 1. Here we go. Let's test out that super shotgun. Oh, that is excellent. Just turns everything into a gory mess. Like, you can't tell me those enemies aren't lost souls right there. Like, that's 100% lost souls. Ooh! Spawn some enemies behind me. Run low on ammo. Let's go ahead and change it up a little bit here. The crater? Are we going over there? No? Over there? Okay. I'm glad it doesn't let me just jump off to my death. That's very kind of them. Grab some shotgun shells. Lizzie got you a sticker? That's nice of her. We got her a few stickers, she gets us a few stickers. I dig it. Ooh! Dude jump scared me. Since I got you here, Emmy, that guy that I'm talking to about doing photography, he said Friday doesn't work for him, and he wants to do it on Saturday at 3. Are you okay if I take a job on Saturday, this Saturday at 3? That dude just pushed something at me and squished me? What am I doing here? Oh, we got the drive-in. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about the drive-in. It should take less than an hour. I'm hoping that's what we're shooting for, is start at 3 and end around 4, maybe 4:30. How long is it going to take us to get where we're going? We have to leave around 4:30 or 5. Okay. Definitely don't want to miss the drive-in movie. Ooh. It is. It's a horror drive-in, and it's. What are we seeing? Did they tell us what movie we're gonna go see? Do you remember? Okay. Got everything? You got everything? Yeah. What? What good does that do me? Is that like a speed thing? Do I open that up and then... Are we just going over here? No. Grab this. No idea, but it's a scary movie. They have haunt actors all around. That is awesome. Oh, you're gonna pack us a picnic? That'll be awesome. So if I can get him to move it a little bit earlier, like if we do it from 2 to 3, 3:30, we can still leave here by 4:30, would that be okay? I'm excited for a picnic. Emmy does amazing picnics. Amazing food in the picnics. And fun fact, wow, I jumped right into that. Fun fact, our first date ever was a picnic. So picnics hold a lot of good nostalgia. Oh, that thing is after me. Ooh, another one's after me. Dude, what is going on? Anytime before 4 would be great. Okay, I will message him and see what works for him or doesn't work for him, and if we just have to do it on another day altogether, then so be it. But see what we can do. Sounds like a lot of fun. It is. It's going to be a good... In fact, we were trying to plan a date night for going out to the movies the other day, because it's been a while since we've got to go to the movies together. And it just didn't work out because, life is that way sometimes. But I'm excited to go do movies. Like, we love going to the movies together. We used to do movies. In fact, we got the movie pass so we can go see a whole bunch of movies together all the time. So, we love watching movies together. So it's going to be a good time. Oh, the whole world's shaking. What is going on? There we go. We are all about those movies. There was a limited time release, which I was really actually shocked to see. It's called Michaelmas, which is the feast of Saint Michael the Archangel. They were doing a Saint Michael the Archangel movie in theaters for one day only, which I was really surprised to see. I really didn't think I'd see something like that, but it was there, and it was actually fairly packed, which was also good to see. Yeah, COVID interrupted our movie watching. Black Phone is great if you haven't seen it yet. Yes, Black Phone became one of my favorite horror movies of all time, and probably in the top 10 best movies I think I've ever seen. With ease. Like, it was an incredible movie. So if you haven't seen Black Phone yet, definitely do yourself a favor and see Black Phone. It is so good. Oh no! You got caught in the corner. Corners are never good to be caught in. Because in old school shooters like this, you gotta keep moving. Low on ammo. Reload everything. Go in the darkness. Like, Black Phone, I dare say it's even got a decently, like, original story too, which isn't usually the case for horror movies. Like, it's nothing groundbreakingly new, but it was still refreshing. Something, a nice change of pace from, like, the regular horror movies you see. So I was all around blown away with it. Like, I would go back and see it in theaters again, honestly. Proteus portal detected. What the heck does that mean? It means enemies spawn, apparently. This is not good. We're running low on ammo. Cannot afford to get backed up like this. Oh, one bullet left. Oh boy. Run. Let me out. Let me out. Woo! Barely. We just barely made it through that level. Is it streaming? I think it just made it to Redbox, so it'll probably be hitting streaming next month or so. Man, those levels are a rush. It's just like 10 minutes of action-packed non-stop. Oh, it's so good. This game is so good. If you love Doom, Brutal Doom, Duke Nukem, Quake, this is the game for you. Like, I missed so much. I missed like 20% or 80% of secrets. I missed a whole bunch of money. I missed so much in that game. Alright, Emmy and I are going to go grocery shopping, so that is all the time I have for today. Hopefully I'll get to do Overwatch 2 tomorrow, if the servers calm down a little bit. Thank you everyone, as always, for joining me. It's always a pleasure to get a stream, even if I can't stream long for you guys. I always like hanging out with you and getting to chat with you. So, thank you everyone for joining us today. We'll do some more tomorrow afternoon. Again, I stream usually now around 1:30 or 2 p.m. Pacific time for about an hour or 2 hours if I have time for it. Thank you everyone for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow.